I mean, both surfing and foiling and in jiu-jitsu, MMA, it's like, I think it sort of teaches you about like the flow and momentum of things, and businesses like this in a similar way, where it's like the hardest thing is knowing when you're in a position where you need to push through versus sort of developing the intuition for when, like, all right, when like the momentum is just going in the other direction. It's like, all right, you're not going to be able to pump over this swell. It's if you keep your weight in this direction, you're going to get swept, right? I do think, I mean, it's a super concrete thing. I think one of the things that's sort of frustrating running a company is like the feedback loops are so long, right? It's like, all right, so I showed you the pre-release version of the new VR headset that we're building. It's like, we've been working on that for years. And now it's like, so basically the ideas that went into that, and there's obviously a lot of problem solving even up until now to kind of get it to work well, but the basic principles of, okay, what like big features are we going to prioritize? Made those decisions years ago. And we're not going to know if that's right until maybe a year from now, until we see how that goes. So there's something that I think is sort of, it's difficult in running an enterprise of that scale to like try to learn from things at such a long, such a kind of a long interval. And it's something that I just find super rewarding, is having these parts of what I get to do on a day-to-day basis where you're learning about, like, you get to push on the world or push on other people and get to kind of see how that goes like a second later instead of 4 years later. And I mean, I try to get my friends into it. My kids do jiu-jitsu too. I just think it's like really important that they kind of develop all these skills and appreciation for doing physical things, just like my parents taught me. But I don't know. I guess overall it's like a big part of, it's a big part of of who I am, I think.